Hi, we are learning Codeigniter, and in this part we understand controller in CI, right? So here is my project CI series, right? And these are the CI Codeigniter files, right? So we need to drag and drop this project inside our code editor. So I have opened my project in my code editor, right? So just go to application, right? And then go to a controller, and here we will create our own controller, right? Just right click and just create a class, right? So the question is, what is controller? Controller is a class that can control a views. The question is what is views, right? So views is just like a normal HTML, a normal user interface, right? So user interface can controlled by the controller, right, which is the home controller, and you can give it any name, right? So this is the home controller and you can create, right? So this is a comment you can remove. So this is my own custom controller. You can always do just extend this class, extend CI controller, and you need to call the constructor of this class. So just double underscore and hit enter in a netbean. It will automatically generate a constructor like this, right? And every controller has a function which is index, so put it a public function and index, right? So you can create many methods and functions inside your controller public function, and you can log in, you can sign up, and you can anything, right? So we want to put hello world on a screen, so hello world, right? And the semicolon, right? So we need to run this controller, right? So open your browser and just refresh, so it's nothing happened. But when you type your controller and this application, go to controller, and this is home controller, just copy and paste it here, right? So it will not work, right? So you need to put index.php, index.php, and hit enter. So hello world will you can see on your screen, right? And if you wanted to call the login, right? So echo it here a login and semicolon. So by default its index function will run, and if you want to call this login, so you can just paste one more parameter, just paste it here login, and here is the login page, right? Login view you can add, right? Just control s and refresh. So login view. So we are understanding the views and controllers, so let's remove this. And here is the hello world, just again just remove this one, and this is the hello world, right? So we want to create a one more file, right? We want all our HTML will be separated. For that we need to go views, right? And here you can put your views. You can also you can put it a folder, and inside folder you can create your views, right? So I am creating a PHP web page, right? And I am creating a home, right? Home.php, right? So just go back, and this is views, and you can see home.php I have created inside of views, right? So I will call this home.php. Just copy the name of your file, go to a controller, and then we need to call this and views, and you can call the method which is load this load and views a view, and inside a some single and double quotation you can put your views name, which is a normal PHP and HTML file, right? But it's a compulsory, its a extension should be a PHP. It will not support a HTML, right? So this is the home, right? Whatever thing you will write in index home.php, which is this one, it will show in your browser, right? So now we need to run, it will show nothing. But when we put it here some heading levels, heading h1, right, and hello world. It will show in your browser, right. Control S for save and refresh. This is the hello world, right. So next part, we will understand, we will remove index.php through .htaccess, right, because it's not, our url is not looking good for SEO, search engine optimization, right. So if you look like this, it's look pretty good, right. So we will do in a next part, right. So if you like this video, you can subscribe, you can